Well, thanks again for taking some time out of your day to
My
chat with
pleasure.
us. And we were going to talk about course structure, course organization, specifically the navigation bar.
Yeah.
So let's jump into that and just sort of talk through what you do and why you do it. That's probably the most important thing that we're looking for.
Okay, that sounds good. Should I share my screen?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
there we go. That
So
looks
I'm
nice.
I'm actually building this course right now. It's a late start. Um, so this, I guess the thing that I wanted to highlight is this navigation bar right
Mhm.
here. And when we build our new course, it usually comes default with all of these. I think there's probably more here, but I already removed them. And so the thing that I like to do is I like to simplify this navigation bar here on the left. Um, Primarily because when the students, first join our course, they, speaking for myself, when I was a student, a grad student, and I was like on Canvas, it's like every instructor does their Canvas differently, and it can be a lot when you first go in and you're kind of clicking everywhere. So I like to kind of just simplify that for them by sort of limiting their options here on the left. And so what I do is I go here to settings and I go to navigation. And basically, from up here, I just remove everything that I don't need or I don't want them to see. So I was actually working on this a little bit and like probably get rid of that, get rid of this, files, pages. And this is generally what I like to keep um, that I allow students to see when they go into my course.
So just to be clear, this just because students don't see these links, you still have access to them throughout the
Yes.
semester, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so. Well, pages definitely files. I mean, I don't really use any well, I can still see my rubrics. Yeah, I can see all of this stuff.
Mhm.
But the students don't. I can kind of show you if you click save. So I still have access here, right in the back end.
Right.
But I update. This is like a new look for Canvas, I suppose. Um, you go to home, you view as student, if it works.
There we go.
There we
Oh
go.
yeah, that's much cleaner.
And it all disappears. If I had announcements, which I don't right now, that would pop up, but I don't have any because this is brand new. Um, but if I did post announcements to the whole class, then it would pop up right here because that's where I had it.
So even though you've hidden announcements, once you post announcements, the link will come back.
Yeah, it's not hidden right now. I just don't have any. So
Oh,
it's
I see, I see.
okay. Yeah. Yeah. And so when the student comes in, right, this is what they see. They go home, it's a home page. They see right here, click on modules. And so they're instead of clicking all over the place and trying to get to know everything, it's little less overwhelming, right? Because your brain would probably go, okay, click modules, modules, go to modules, and you can kind of start to see. And there's nothing really here yet, but I'm still building it. But I can show you from an old class
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
here. So here's, oops, so teach in the comm department. So here's an old class, and you could see all of this stuff. View a student and see the announcements came up because I had posted announcements before. And so you can kind of see, you go to modules, and it's got all my stuff here. And anything I actually want them to see, like any pages and files, it's under the corresponding module.
Right. I think that's a
Rather,
great idea.
yeah, rather than going to, um, Like if I had left that link, right? And I
Mhm.
remember being a student myself that I would go into a Canvas course and I would just click on everything because I wanted to see everything. And I had this professor once in grad school who had left his files completely open, even his exam questions and his answers. And I was like,
Oh.
does he know that this is open? So yeah, so you can still kind of see down here files and pages, like I can still get to it. And if the students had navigated to like my pages, for example, they would see
Oh, wow.
this, right? And they don't need to see all of this in alphabetical order, right? They can just kind of see what they need to see under modules.
So what about, just to play devil's advocate? What if somebody said, well, I just want to make, I want to give my students as many resources as possible right
Yeah.
off the bat?
Yeah. I mean, you're absolutely welcome to do that. I think this is just a matter of preference for me. I mean, with files, like I'm very particular about certain things.